Welcome to CMEDU News Bulletin. Here are some stories of this month. This year, a fabulous get-together was organized for the new students joining the CMEDU family. A number of events were organized. Let's have a look at this joyful evening.
This year in the month of September, to officially welcome the new students to the family of CMEDU, a get-together was organized by the old batch and the management of the institute. The students were given a warm welcome accompanied by various fun performances. The new batch was supposed to introduce a senior and vice versa to break the ice between them. The get-together lasted for almost 7 hours, and by the end of it, we were completely familiar with each other and everyone of the CMEDU family.
CMEDU students got to visit IBN Lokmat, wherein they were familiarized with operation of news channel. Let's get to know more about their experiences there. The broadcast media students visited the establishment of IBN Lokmat located in Mumbai. They were lucky enough to pay a visit at the studio there and were fortunate enough to get a sneak peek in the entire studio along with the faculty members. Mr. Rajendra Hunse, the news editor of IBN Lokmat, guided the students about the various segments in the news industry. The trip was so well timed that the students got to interact and take snaps with the stalwart of Marathi industry, Mr. Sachin Pirgaonkar. This month, students also visited Broadcast India exhibition at Mumbai. In its 22nd edition, the Broadcast India show was bigger than ever before. It drew exhibitors and visitors from more than 31 countries. It was a great learning curve for us students as we got a dynamic environment which showcased not just the present but also the future of broadcast and entertainment technology. The students were allowed to use and experiment with all the gadgets present there. We witnessed conferences and in-depth presentations about various softwares and companies.
It was a nice exposure as we are media students. We got to see lots of new cameras, the lighting technology that's used in the industry. And not only that, we also witnessed the launch of Pro Tools 10, which was a very huge event and was attended by loads of celebrities.
Broadcast India exhibition was a wonderful experience for all of us students. We actually went there in the morning, and then when we entered the exhibition, there were so many companies over there, so from different parts of the world. We saw all the latest technologies, all the latest kinds of camera, the different books printed on the media world, then the different kinds of technical instruments used for sound, used for news channels.
Broadcast Expo 2011 was a great experience in my life as a media student, and we had lots of fun there. Lots of knowledge were gained, and I got to see many new technologies in media industry like cameras, sound equipments, protocols and all.
Broadcast 2011 was a very informative session for me. I was basically interested in the live production instruments and things used for it, like various lightings, smoke effects and the instruments, because for live production you have special instruments. So I was basically interested in that, and it was a fun learning experience, and I hope to use all those gadgets in the future maybe.
This exposure will help CMEDU students a lot when they enter the media industry. Recently, Our college was the venue partner for the Sea Rock event to be held at the BITS Pilani, Goa as a part of their Waves annual festival. This show was the regional elimination round for the final event. The festival saw 13 bands participating and giving us their best performance. Let's have a look at the show went.
Team Edu was the venue partners of Sea Rock, an event to be held at BITS Goa as a part of their annual festival Waves. The event saw 13 different bands participating. These bands played several variations of the rock and metal genre. The event was also a sound workshop for the students, especially those of the sound department. The students got an on-hand experience of the job they required to do. They were taught how to set up the whole sound system for an entire live concert. Students were also given several other managerial responsibilities. The event was appreciated by one and by all.
After the successful production of newsletter and news bulletin, the students have decided to channel their energy towards a radio bulletin. It's time to take an inside look at the production.
Both the BAJM batches at Team Edu under the guidance of Devdutt sir have worked together for the production of the news bulletin. Jeenu is the producer and Shia the anchor. The theme of the bulletin is Navratri.
The entire motive behind the radio bulletin, the one thing is that to get a smile on everyone's faces. The thing is that with respect to a radio bulletin which is named to be Symbol, we would be focusing all the activities which are there, all the happenings which are there in SIM education, and we'll be presenting them in a sarcastic way. And I would say that this Symbol will act as one of the stage where all of the students and faculties, they can showcase their talent and basically really try to get a smile. I would say it's a place where we can come, we can have information, and more than anything I would say it's an infotainment, so we can enjoy a lot.
Actually, it wasn't all that difficult for me though, because we used the expertise of Devdutt sir, who was working as a RJ in Radio City, and he still works in Red FM as a PR, so it wasn't difficult for us though. But I'm enjoying it because it's not, it's a new experience as such, so I would think it'll come out good.
SIM Edu is now equipped with a new 5D camera. This camera will now be available to the students to enhance their technical skills. Let us know more about the camera.
The EOS 5D Mark II is capable of video recording in low light situations, and it is sold for a relatively low price compared with professional video cameras.
Lines blurring between film and video, high definition is definitely making inroads into the industry, and it's been used by professional filmmakers. So HD 5D Mark II is definitely a HD camera which is at the forefront of digital technology. It is a full HD resolution camera, so if you shoot films or ad films or even feature films and blow it up to theater resolution and project it in theaters, there's very less pixelation.
Boxing. Hey, you know how to buy it, dude. You really do. I'm always so jealous that you're eating it. Okay, I'll do it.
The camera has 12.8 megapixels of Canon CMOS resolution, also with excellent image quality at a great price. That is, it represents a great value in a high quality, high performance, full frame digital SLR. The 5D Mark II is the first camera in the EOS line to provide video recording functions with still photography.
With this, we end this bulletin. See you in the next bulletin.